Okay friends, we are back for day 2 of the 5 days of the big spring sale for Amazon. I am so excited to bring you today's video. Again, click the subscribe button if you like Amazon and you're excited to shop this sale because I am posting this video today. Definitely make sure to go check out yesterday's video and stay tuned for the next 3 days because I will be sharing the top 25 deals for the sale today, and we are not going to have any repeat products. I will have the products up on the screen numbered, and then that number will be in the description bar and comment section. So it is so easy to shop, and we will go ahead and get started with product number 1, and that is the Bissell Green, I think it's called the Hydro Machine. What kind of got me about this one, because y'all know I used to have a Bissell little green machine and I loved that thing. It's just so amazing. I literally had it for years and years and years until it was just gross and time to replace. But this one said that it worked for carpet upholstery and auto. And that was what kind of got me, because I know that, I mean, at least I'm kind of a car freak. I like my car to be really, really clean. So when I saw that, I was like, okay, all right, let's include this one. So I didn't really look too much into it, but if you guys know how much I loved the Bissell Green machine, you can feel me. Like, it's a great quality brand. So just wanted to link this one up for y'all instead of the average one that I have mentioned a million times, just because it does have the auto cleaning feature. Number 2 is an Instant Pot. Now, whether you choose to go with like a Ninja Foodie or an Instant Pot, you really can't go wrong. Pressure cookers are absolutely incredible. You can take full potatoes and in like 10, 11 minutes, you have just the perfect mashed potatoes. There have been times I have thrown chicken, corn, beans, rice, whatever, down in a little Instant Pot, and like 10 minutes later, we are just eating the most perfect meal. So I love a good pressure cooker, and Instant Pot was the one that I started out with. So I love that brand. I think that it is such a good quality brand, especially for the price as well. So something that maybe if you're getting married, you can add to your registry, purchase yourself, whatever. It is definitely an appliance that is worth having in your home. I love a good pressure cooker. These Bose headphones are actually noise canceling as well. I personally am not like a big over the ear headphone person. So when I saw these were a little bit on the smaller side, I was like, those are the ones we're going to link. Y'all know I am very big on headphones. There are so many brands that I have tried, and I really like them all, whether they're expensive or affordable, it doesn't really matter. But I do find that if you want that noise canceling feature, oftentimes a little bit pricier option is going to be better. So I wanted to link these for y'all. I am a Bose fan through and through, always have been, always will be. So that is product number 3 for today's video. Product number 4, the best ice maker ever. I actually purchased mine, I believe it might've been Prime Day last fall, because we host a lot in this home and it never fails. We always just need more ice. So I got this, I know, prior to Thanksgiving, and sure enough, we didn't ever run out of ice. It was such a nice little luxury to have. I also had a video go viral on TikTok. It has like 6 million views of my walk-in pantry that's kind of like hidden. And one of the things that people kept bringing up in the video is they were like, oh my gosh, my work has that ice maker. I have that ice maker, best ice maker ever. Like, so many people were like, that thing is worth every single penny. So yes, it is very expensive, but it is hands down one of the most used products probably in this home. Every single one of us use it. I don't regret it a single bit because of how much we host and how nice it is to just have that pebble ice. But there are some other affordable options that I will be talking about at a later date, but it's on sale, so I could not mention it. This little women's 2-piece tracksuit I thought was so adorable. I know that a lot of us have travels coming up. When I asked you guys on Instagram what travels y'all were doing this spring and summer, I mean, so many of y'all are going 2 different like vacations, 2 different places. Some of y'all are going international. And I think that little 2-piece sets like this are really comfortable and easy to travel in. You still look put together, which it does feel good to look good. But I do recommend going with a darker color just because it's inevitable. Like, I will always spill something on myself if I'm wearing something light. So I wanted to mention this. There are a lot of really cute little like loungewear pieces or sets on this sale, and this is definitely one that caught my eye. Number 6, this brand has a lot of things that are on the sale, and I'm not sure if it's pronounced bay leaf. That's kind of what, or bailiff? That's kind of what I want to say. But when I saw this belt bag, I immediately was like, that looks like the name brand one that, you know, the name we're not going to say. It does. It really looks very expensive. So I was like, that's a look for less. So the price is amazing. The color option is incredible. And if you guys have not hopped on the belt bag trend, I promise you, just do it. It's so good. I know it seems silly, but it's one of those things, the girls that get it, get it. The ones that don't. I knew so many people that were like, that is stupid. It's ugly. I'm not wearing it. And then they traveled and bought the belt bag and they were like, okay, I'm never going to be without it. So I am a belt bag person through and through. And this one is really, really cute. Number 7 are these little gold hoop earring set. I absolutely love earring sets like this because they're affordable. Usually the earrings don't turn or tarnish, but you can travel with them. When I travel, I don't like to take jewelry that means a lot to me, things that I wear. I like things that if it gets lost, broken, whatever, I'm not concerned with it. So I am actually taking this earring set that you guys are seeing to the beach with me. There is a variety of earrings in this little set that will work with dressier pieces, casual pieces, if you want to wear earrings by the pool. Like, it's just so cute, very trendy, and they're all lightweight too. And I have very sensitive ears and they've never made my ears turn green. I've never broken out, never itched, anything like that. So great price point and really cute. And of course, included in the sale. Product number 8 for my vacuum girlies who asked me to find you a robot vacuum. I am a Eufy girl through and through. The only reason we don't use our Eufy much, like you don't see me use it here on the vlog channel, is because my toddler does really like to ride it, which means he can end up breaking it. So we've put it away for the time being, and we can only pull it out when he is not around, which he's always around. So it doesn't get used as much. And one day when it's not interesting to him, you bet your bottom dollar I'm pulling that bad boy out again and using it because it is such a powerful vacuum. It vacuums so well. I've never felt like it had weak suction. I feel like the battery power on it is great. And it's also a really good price point. We had one for years at our old house, and the day it broke, I bought another one because I was like, yeah, no, we absolutely cannot go without this. If you have animals, it is a must. So for those of you looking for a robot vacuum, there are a lot of brands on the sale, but personally, it's Eufy all the way for me. Product number 9, I think we're all seeing a big thing now. Everyone wants to play pickleball. I personally have never played pickleball. I did buy some rackets and some balls the other day though, so hopefully I can play soon because I want to know what the fuss is about. So if you guys are having, you have friends that want to play pickleball, you play pickleball, whatever it is, they have this nice little set that's included in the sale. So it's got paddles, balls, and a little carrying case. So I was like, you know what? It's very trendy. It's a new thing. Even my sister is like, oh, I play pickleball all the time. So I saw this. I was like, let's mention it. It's very popular. Personally, though, can't talk about the quality of them because I have never played. It seems like, honestly, like a large ping pong, maybe, just like you do it outside and not at a table. That's what I think of when I think of pickleball. Pretty Garden has a lot of good things on the sale. There are a lot of brands that have so many good products, but Pretty Garden is one of my favorites. Just like Ann Rabess, everything you see is almost going to be identical to the color that you see it on screen, which is great because that's not always the case with other products on Amazon. And I would say 9 times out of 10, Pretty Garden fits true to size. So I wanted to include this outfit for y'all. It is so cute. Again, so on trend for spring, and I will have it linked below. Product number 11, I purchased before we moved into this home because I wanted something that was going to make cleaning our shower a lot easier. And I have to say, I'm very impressed with the quality of this. It does have the adjustable handle. I see this thing and I don't know how or why, but all over my TikTok, and it's always people, that's literally their whole account. Their whole page is just using this brush to scrub their bathroom, their toilet. People will use, now of course use different heads for it, but they'll use it on their baseboards. They will use it, I've seen people clean just about anything, and I don't know how or why, but it's always on my TikTok. So this is a very popular product I was influenced to buy, and I think it is great just because if you do have like full tile shower walls and you can't always reach up, it's so nice to be able to really get in there and get your shower clean. but you're not having to like climb up there and do it by hand. So this is a very powerful brush. It does come with multiple head options. I personally just have in a little like Sharpie on the back part of it that doesn't get wet. I mean, it does kind of wear after a while, but I just have it in Sharpie, which ones I use for the shower versus like if I'm cleaning anything around my toilet, just because like I don't want to mix those up. So just a little pro tip there for the different heads and kind of how to label them, but it is so TikTok viral. It is unreal. Number 12, another thing that people brought up in the viral video that I was not prepared to go viral was my water bottle situation, my water bottle organizers. I have a Stanley Cup addiction. I wash my Stanleys all the time, which you should. People don't. I don't know why. But I've just collected a lot of them over the years. I like the look of them. It's fine. We don't all have to hate on people for having a lot of water bottles. I've always been a water bottle person, so I need water bottle storage. Like even pre-Stanleys, if you've been here for years, you know, water bottles are my thing. So I did need a way to kind of store them that did make sense. And I love these organizers because they actually hold smaller water bottle. They hold smaller water bottles. They also hold the large, like 40-ounce ones. You may not be able to put like 2 or 3 40 ounces all together side by side, but if you have a variety like me, this is a great organizer for those. Number 13, the viral veggie chopper that I am so glad I bought. It seems so gadgety, and so many of you guys have messaged me and told me that on Instagram. You're like, it seemed like a gadget, but I use it and I get it. It's amazing. And honestly, you don't really have to wash the whole thing. You have to wash the 2 parts that are in like the little bottom part and then the lid that close that touch the food. And then you have to wash the little compartment that the food falls into. That's it. So you're not having this like big, bulky, clunky thing you're having to wash every single time. But this is hands down just one of those products that gets used multiple times a week in my kitchen. Every time, I mean, if you watch the vlog channel, if you've watched my Instagram, if you've watched my TikTok, and you've ever seen me make food, 9 times out of 10, this is out and I'm using it for something because it cuts the amount of time it takes to cut huge things in half. I mean, today I literally took a whole entire purple onion and in seconds it was chopped to perfection. So I really do love this and I'm so happy that it's included on the sale. Number 14, another kitchen favorite of both mine and my husband's is the Nespresso machine. Another product, y'all have heard me say it 100 times, they have a variety of models. So really kind of check out and see what models you think would work best, but this is the one that we have, and I really like it. I think it's functional, it's easy, makes good Nespresso coffee, and I have no complaints about it. So another thing that I was super happy to see on sale, but just kind of check out also the sizing, because they do have like, some of those machines can get really, really big, and just you want to make sure you have the counter space before purchasing. Number 15, these silicone cooking utensils are hands down one of my favorite purchases in our kitchen as well, because I just was sick of having things tear up, break, look dingy, and also not match. I feel like it just looks better, especially if you have your utensils displayed on your counter, if they all are the same color. So I do like these. I personally threw away the little like cup that they come with because I just find it's not the cutest. I have a little utensil holder from Target that I got that does the trick. So that's the only thing from this set that I just have not used, but I love my silicone cooking utensils. The quality is amazing. They have taken a beating in this home with how much even like my toddler will get his hands on them. We just cook with these every single day, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and I love them. This new Derma Skin Therapy Wand honestly was such a game changer for my skin. You can't use it if you're pregnant or breastfeeding, and so I didn't get to use it for a while there, and I'm gonna be honest, the only downside is that it does take time to do. You have to like really go slow when using that. So it's just not something that I can fit into my life right now. If I'm going to do self-care, I would rather do something else. I do think self-care is important, but that's just not what I would want to spend my time on. But this thing has so many incredible benefits. One of the ones that I noticed the most was like fine lines, like really, really fine lines. This helped get rid of super quick. I felt like I had less appearance of wrinkles when my face was just at rest, which is something that my family genetically has a lot of. But I just loved the way it worked on my skin. I feel like it helped my acne a lot. It was great for my rosacea. but just full disclosure, I ended up getting rid of it because I wasn't able to use it for 2 years. And then again, like I just don't have the time to use it. So you need to carve out some time if you're gonna use this. Just a little disclaimer there. But man, it's got so many good benefits. Product number 17 is the Hot Tools Curling Iron. I am linking up the biggest one for y'all because they make those big, beautiful blowout curls. And a lot of you guys have said before, I love the T3 curling irons that you link, but they are expensive. What's one that still works? And it's Hot Tools. Like I used Hot Tools for years. I mean, like maybe 15. I don't know. I got my Hot Tools curling iron when I was very young, and I think I even had a Hot Tools straightener for a long time. It might have been She. I can't quite remember, but I just absolutely love this brand, especially for the longevity and the price. But now I'm a T3 girly. That does not mean that I did not remember where I came from when I say this thing is powerful and works so well. It's just not the brand that I use the most now. This makeup bag looks really convenient. I have heard from some of you guys that you've said like, okay, I like some of the makeup bags you share, but they're so big. This one seems a little bit on the larger side, but average. Like it's not anything crazy. And that is one thing I've tried to get better about as I get older is like simplifying my routine. And while beauty is something I share here, I do try to find those like power products that I want to travel with. So it's less things. So I don't need as big of a makeup bag. And I feel like this one is a great size. So I actually purchased this for our beach trip this year. And I'm hoping that it works out. I love the little straps on the side so that it can keep those products that you need to stay upright. But I don't think I'll be using the top part for brushes. What I usually would stick in that little top part where it says you could put brushes, I actually put like mascara, my brow pencil, lip product, things like that just kind of can go up there because I do have something separate for my brushes. But I got this for the beach. I'm excited for it to come in, and it is of course on sale, so I wanted to share it with you guys. Immersion blenders, I've heard a lot of good things about. If you, one, don't need a full big blender, but two, if you also need to save space. Personally, not something I've ever used, but I have seen these bad boys again on TikTok. Like I see all kinds of things. That is when I'm like, okay, that just blew like whole chunks of fruit into oblivion, and it will make them like the perfect, most creamy consistency smoothie in like a couple seconds. So definitely a benefit for the space saving aspect, but I do have a Ninja blender, so that's just why I've never tried these. But I have to say, if my Ninja blender ever kicks the bucket, I'm gonna try one of these because look them up on TikTok, y'all. It is crazy how people have chunks of food, and this thing just like so quickly has it blended to literal liquid. Number 20, these glass cups with the bamboo lids are some of my favorite. I think they're also just like really aesthetically pleasing. I think they're nice quality cups. I have like maybe 9 or 10 of them at this point in my house. They're great for smoothies. I will say the lid's not like airtight or anything, so if it knocks over, the lid might come off. But it's just nice for, you know, if you do want a lid to your drink. I personally love a good bamboo lid too, just because, I don't know, something about it, just like a big thick plastic lid that's hard to get off is just not my fave. So I use these a lot. I drink out of these a lot, especially when I do my daily Diet Coke. I love them so much, and I'm happy that they're on sale. I think this set is 6 glasses, so I've definitely broken a couple of them because I think I have 9 or 10, so that would be from 2 sets, but I break things all the time, so it is what it is. This dual breakfast sandwich maker, I actually am thinking of purchasing on the sale because my son, something about having like a full sandwich that's like all together is very appealing to him. He tends to eat things a lot more, like, especially if they've been melted together with cheese, like same bud, but that's something he really likes. He likes breakfast sandwiches. So I'm considering getting this, and it also makes 2 sandwiches. So if one day Roman decides that he's the same way, I'll be able to make them their little mini breakfast sandwiches. It looks really convenient. And again, get on TikTok, y'all. I see this stuff on TikTok all the time, and it looks super easy to use and very quick, which is another reason I'm considering it. Number 22 is very quickly become one of my favorite brands for pots and pans. I use this brand. We don't have this exact style, but we have the brand. I mean, I use them almost every single day in our home if we're cooking on the stove, but I do also like that you can take things off the stove and put them right into the oven, because these are also oven safe and dishwasher safe. They're non-stick. They are just such high quality pots and pans, and they're always at such a good price point. So whatever variation you choose, whatever kind you choose, you will not regret it. I have been very, very impressed with this brand. Number 23 is great. I am back to really counting calories and kind of trying to get in my best shape. And whenever I use my food scale, that is definitely more accurate, instead of just doing like straight, 1 cup of this, 1 cup of that. Like when you measure in grams, things are actually way more accurate. But now, whenever I bake, y'all, I like rarely will get out any kind of measuring cup or spoon. I usually just sit the bowl on the food scale and just am constantly clicking tear, and I weigh everything in grams, because it's just so much easier that way and so much more accurate. So I highly recommend a food scale, and this one is at a really good price point. Number 24 is a great way to get in more protein, because it's a great way to cook your eggs faster. My mom got me this after she got, everybody in our family, these egg cookers one year for Christmas, and they are so incredible. Depending on how you want your egg cooked, it literally comes with a little measuring cup that tells you like how much water to add to the eggs. And then you kind of can just figure it out from there, like with the little instruction manual, when to take the eggs out. But I'm telling you, it is so quick, and it will like hard boil your eggs. I think you can even do like a softer, but there's a couple different ways to cook your eggs, but I'm just like a straight hard boiled egg girl. And I really like how quick these boil my eggs, and then they're easy to peel, like insanely easy. And then of course it's a great little snack that's high in protein. So I really like this egg cooker. You can get like the one that I think it's just 6 eggs, or something that holds like 12, like the 2-layer. So I love the dual egg cooker. You will not regret it if you eat eggs, especially if you eat hard-boiled eggs. It's just a game changer. And then number 25, silicone training cup for babies. I did get this for my little Roman. I know not everybody resonates with baby stuff, but my little boy is starting to learn how to drink from straws, and it's a messy time. So I like that this one has a lid to it, so he can still kind of learn like how to keep his cup stable, but it's not going to be spilling out. And it does have a stopper on the straw. So that's why I purchased this one and wanted to include it for you guys today. So thank y'all so much for watching. We are officially through day 2. I'm trying to not talk too much, but at the same time, like I can't just be like, here's product number 2. Here's product number 3. Here, like I just can't do that. I gotta give you my thoughts on it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you click the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Come back tomorrow. Make sure to check out yesterday's video as well. Love y'all so much, and I'll see you in my next video.